Today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we are playing another episode of Madden 22 Year 3. Yes, we are in Year 3 now, ladies and gentlemen. And we're playing the Cleveland Browns. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and here we go. If you're looking for the preseason, I skipped the preseason because I don't play the preseason. I don't like the preseason. So Rashawn Slater. I believe I traded him when I got DJ Humphries. Rid of DJ Humphries. Oh, okay, yeah. I got some of our main guys. Taylor. Theo. Rondale Moore. Death player Rashad Lawrence. Sergio. My guy. Leo Para. David Fonseca. Isaiah Simmons. Oh, his contract is up. Robert Samosa. Depth Efrain Ibarra. John West. And Byron Murphy. Ooh. I'll probably trade him later. Let's go look at the best remaining free agents. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's look at our starting lineup real quick. And this is our starting lineup. Oh, I did get rid of DJ Humphries, that's right. I think I went got somebody younger. Alright, we got me and Fitz. How is Fitz 40? Damn. So this is probably his last year. We still got Adams. Yeah, we are loaded at receiver. We need a backup QB. I'm gonna go get a backup QB right now. But we got 4 running backs. And our defense is set. Chandler Jones, who's sadly not with us anymore. He went to a new team. Okay. And we re-signed JJ Watt. Matt Ryan. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl. 2-time Super Bowl champs. Stats. Okay, NFL records. Yeah, he'll break that this season. And he'll break that too. Okay. I want to try to get Monte Sanders if we don't have him. Okay. Right end. T-tackle. Left end. Okay. Okay, come on. Like, did we have him the entire time? I just wonder. Yeah, we did. What the hell? Okay. That should be good. We're healthy on defense. And we should be healthy on offense too. Okay, we're healthy all the way around. Let's go. Andres. My brother. Thursday night football.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Oklahoma product Baker Mayfield trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. Handle it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Mayfield on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. Fielded just inside the 20. Powers through again.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Mayfield. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll go underneath here to his running back. Catch is made. Touchdown, Browns. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Murray now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. The Browns send out their punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. On the return is Kirk. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 57 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd down. Here's Chubb again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray flush to his right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Hooker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, Mayfield. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
There'll be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Murray now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Murray from midfield, rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big connection on that one, 38 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Johnson now returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 36, Mayfield trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. And they give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15 he goes.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Here's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Cardinals add on. Point after try forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. Touchdown! It's complete. DeAndre Hopkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. Fitzgerald's got it right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. And again, he'll get it to Fitzgerald. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So another snag for Fitzgerald, who in 2015 became the youngest player at age 32 to hit 1,000 receptions. He's piling up some more.
Well, the way he's playing today, it's almost like he's trying to get a second 1,000 just in one contest. And when they're operating this well and clicking like that, well, that's a big reason why they're winning the game.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Cards will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Johnson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As now, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just... attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Here's a handoff to Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On the handoff, Connor powers through. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run here with Connor. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Connor down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to run with Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 2nd down at 4. This is Connor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And he finds Fitzgerald. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's Ryan to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now it's Ryan. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play. And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And his throw is incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, a run with Connor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He finds his man complete. It's Fitzgerald. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Connor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Ryan. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And again, it's Mayfield. Again, he's got that man Landry. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the early pass. 4th down coming up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get your reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So it was the passing game that got him down here. But closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd down and 6. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Connor. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right?
Up. Shut the fuck up.